What's up everybody, and welcome to another episode of Viking in the Jungle. If you're new here, my name is Eric the Viking, and I bought a piece of property of about 2 acres in the Dominican Republic, and I'm turning it into my own slice of paradise. And in the previous episode I showed exactly how I created my permaculture design plan for my property, and also how I started building the first structure I've ever built in my entire life on the land, as the first structure on the land, which is a hexagon platform for the bell tent, which is gonna be the first roof over my head on the land as well. So that's super exciting. I'm happy to share it with you. So now you're gonna want to stay till the end, because all the way at the end I have a very special visual surprise for you that I wasn't planning on adding in this episode, but it just happened to be that way. So I hope you enjoy this episode, and I'll see you at the end. What's up everybody? It's a beautiful Saturday, so we're back at the building site with a bunch of wood. My hope is that I can cut these up to size and connect them to the deck this weekend, but I think that's quite an optimistic view. I don't think it's gonna happen this weekend, but it would be very cool. So let's get building. Let's start unloading this and start connecting these. Alright, all the support beams are set, the floor is level, it's ready to get the floor boards on. But before I do that, I still need to create the outer ring, which is made out of 2x8s as well, just the same as the other support beams. And one thing that I wanted to share with you is something that I find is one of the funnest things about building stuff, especially building stuff by yourself, and that is you have to find solutions to problems you didn't know there would be there. First of all, like for example, this beam is pretty heavy and it's pretty long, and I need to connect it to the other beam. So how am I gonna do that? I can't hold it and drill it at the same time. So I found a solution. I got some scrap wood and I screwed it at the bottom of the other support beams, so that this thing can hold the beam like that. And so this way I don't have to hold it, and once everything's set, so I just put one screw in, and now it's set, so I can take out this support piece of scrap wood. So yeah, that's how I'm dealing with some things over here. Pretty cool. The deck's extremely sturdy, and I'm super ready to get everything done for the tent. So let's do the final things. So it turns out that laying a deck is much more work than I originally thought, and I borrowed this battery machine in order to help me saw, but I ran through 3 batteries and I only got 1 piece done, that's unfortunate, because now I'm doing something with a handsaw, and that's just not possible, man. Like, the amount of cuts that I need to do, and they all need to be at a 30-degree angle, that's just not possible. So I need to find a solution to get this done. And I'm definitely not getting it done this weekend, so let's see, and I'll let you know when I have an answer. But overall, I'm very pleased with the work that I've gotten done with the floorboards. I hope you can see it. I think the boards will be able to fit very neatly together, and I'm kind of sad that I'm basically covering up the main structure of it, because I love this view, especially from above. It looks like a snowflake. and I think it's just a beautiful pattern to see. But at least I know that that pattern is underneath, and if I'm able to get all these floorboards very neatly together, I'll still have a very beautiful pattern, which is the hexagon pattern that goes over and over and over again. But I'm also gonna put a tent on it, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I now need to find a solution to how I'm gonna get all these boards done. But it's not like we didn't have any problems before, so we'll find a solution. I now have a generator. I found a guy that I can rent the generator from, and yesterday I was here and the generator worked for 5 minutes and then it stopped working. So this morning I had to go all the way back to the guy and explain him that I needed a bigger one, and so luckily he gave me a bigger one without any problems. So we got this, we got the saw, and it's time to finish the deck. Let's go. Alright, quick update. I am back using the handsaw and it sucks. For some reason this generator, one at the other moment I tried to use the saw and it just did not work, and I do not understand why. This generator works, the saw should be good. I had this exact same issue yesterday, but now I have a stronger generator and it should work, but maybe I even need a stronger generator than this. I don't know. I tried the breaker, switch it up and down. I have no clue, and I'm also not the smartest with machines like this. So yeah, it's one thing that sucks about right now being on the land, is that once something technology-wise goes wrong, there's nothing I can fix. Next to nothing I can do to fix it in a day. So in order to make at least some progress, I am just sawing away over here. So man, I hope I can get this thing done this weekend. Otherwise, I have to do it again next weekend. But whatever, we'll do whatever is needed to get done. Let's go. It's another day at the office. Today is a rainy day, a stormy day. But I hope that today is also the day that I'm finishing this deck. I have one big hole that I need to fill, and I bought new planks. So let's do this. It's actually very refreshing to have a day where it's not incredibly sunny. So yeah, let's do it. Everything gets a little bit harder when everything's wet. My glasses start condensing up, and I mean, the generator worked a little bit less good, but it's dry now. I got some main pieces, so I'm gonna get back to drilling. Here's the final piece for you. Oh no! That's sad. I cut it very, very specifically, but apparently there was something broken in this thing. Let's see if it fits. And there you have it. I have a deck. It's hard to find the words to describe how I feel right now, because I've been living up to this moment for so long, and I've been thinking about this deck, I've been dreaming about this deck, and now that it's finally here, it's kind of surreal. And it really is a huge milestone in my life in general, because I mean, I've never built something like this before, and to be doing it in the Dominican Republic on my own land is just incredible. Like this, it's not just a deck, it represents so much of the journey that I've gone through in the past few years. When I came to the Dominican Republic, I couldn't speak Spanish. I didn't understand the country at all, didn't understand the culture at all, and I had to navigate through all those things in order to get this thing done. Getting all the materials, negotiating about all the materials, about the timing to get to the land, even getting the car, even getting the generator, all these tools, everything was just a huge process to be getting. So this might seem like a small thing to be building, but everything that I had to prepare and everything that I had to do, all the preparations that I had to do in order to get this done has just been a huge journey. So it means a lot to me that this is now finally done. This milestone has been achieved. Now, of course, my brain, the way that it is the moment that the moment I'm close to finishing something, immediately I'm thinking about all the other things that I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to be adding an extension to this deck with a staircase as well. And then after that, I'm going to build the pump house, I'm going to build the compost toilet, and then it will be time for building the second deck, which is going to be incredible. So I think you're going to want to stay and watch these videos as they come. Thank you so much for the people that have been joining on this journey to be watching these videos. It's been very beautiful to see the people supporting me, commenting. Yeah, it's just very cool to be sharing all this stuff. Anyway, that's a lot of ranting for today. Thank you very much for watching Viking in the Jungle, and I see you in the next one.